Hello, Glue Troopers, and here's another road build. I'm up in Syracuse, New York. This time we're doing the Testors SBD-5 and Crown models 1 to 144 scale A6M2 Zero. The Crown was repopping the old ARII 144 kit that ARII had put out in 1971, although Crown issued their repop of it in 1973. Very straightforward kit, being 1 to 144 scale. It can't have too many parts, although it does have several options. It's very well detailed. It has two options for the landing gear, gear up or gear down, and it gives you a set of recessed doors to go, or a set of doors to go in the recessed wheel wells. I managed to drop the canopy on the floor and almost step on it, but it didn't. It also has a separate tail wheel that has to be glued into place. The only problem I had with the fit was the sides. I had to file down the top spine a little bit. They didn't quite line up perfectly, but still a very good, very detailed kit. And a little bit of filing and it flushed right out. And then, of course, the canopy area had to be filed out just a little bit, and then it went on without too much trouble. It also gives you the option of two spinners, one with propeller blades and one without. So you can have it wheels up with just a spinner, or you can have it wheels down with a fixed prop, or any combination therein. You can also have drop tank on or drop tank off. So for a 1 to 144 scale kit, it has a surprising number of options. Wheels up, wheels down, spinner no prop blades, and drop tank or no drop tank. And I'll paint it when I get home. I decided to go ahead and put the decals on it because I have something planned for this model, and it'll be displayed wheels up, but I'm going to probably put it in the hand of my 1 to 144 on scale Godzilla model, and that'll replace that off scale P51 it currently has. Anyway, so I went ahead and put the decals on it, and they were actually good. A little bit of tear, but not bad. You only get the 6 roundels, that's it. Although the box art does show a blue stripe, but you'd have to paint that. The next model, didn't take long to do the ARII kit, so when I was done, I got right on to the SBD-5. This is a 1978 Testors reproduction of the 1956 Hawk kit, and it's a pretty well-established kit. The SBD-5, I'm not entirely sure if it ever had these markings because it came out in 43, about the time the Navy changed its markings, but it might have. It has a standard exploded diagram instruction sheet. Unfortunately, it was missing the engine facade, so I carved up a temporary replacement out of a Keurig cup I had in the hotel room and used that as an interim part. And this kit is very, very 1950s, including the impressions where the decals are supposed to go. I didn't like the little sawhorse pilot seats they had, so I went ahead and just cut some sprue and put them under the pilot so I could position them exactly how I wanted them. And put the landing gear on it, tack glued in place. The kit, of course, went together very easily. Not a lot of parts, so I think there's only about a dozen parts to it if you make it wheels up. And the one-piece canopy, which can only be posed with the gunner's position exposed. 3 pieces make up the gunner's position. Not terribly detailed, but not a bad kit by any means. Thought about trying to use a couple of decals, but it turned out as soon as I soaked them, they completely disintegrated. So I saved the rest of them. Maybe I can use some of that restoration solution on them. And that was pretty much it. I filed everything down and tried to dress them up as nice as I could. And they are what they are. For shipping, I went ahead and removed the propellers and the wheels and the antennas. But other than that, the kits are exactly what you expect them to be. The Zero, with the wheels removed and propeller removed, actually fit inside its own box, which fit inside the SBD box, but the SBD was too big, so it's going to be packed up separately here and padded. But all the little breakable parts have been removed off of it, so that shouldn't present a problem. And these were something just to keep me busy in the hotel room. And I'm really impressed with the little Crown kit. Well, that's about it. And as always, guys, model on.